Celtic come into this game in full survival mode. Avoid defeat and they are safe. But that is much easier said than done. Can they do it? We're about to find out. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Celtic come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. David Villa. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
In again, climbs up big! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Celtic penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Big chance! Oh, the ball, in he goes again! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Played in. It is a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi does well to get it back. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. David Villa. And it's Robertson. David Villa.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Now, he's got space here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi, well read, and the danger is averted. Robertson. Now that looks a decent ball. Guardiola tries to pass it through. Now it's Villa. Nicely shaped cross. Nicely weighted ball. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Just eases him off the ball. And this is Batistuta. And it's with the keeper. That's really well cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. Grimaldo. Now it's Bebeto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has not gone well. David Villa. David Villa takes a look up. Hakimi gets a foot in here. Rijkaard. And the shot's on here. Guardiola. He's looking wide. Robertson. Frimpong, who's set up one goal so far. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rice. Frimpong. Celtic finding their passes. That ball looks a good one. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And here's Batistuta.
A great feat, that.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.